Good morning and welcome to the 2021 Veterans Day program presented by the cadets of the Air Force Junior ROTC. My name is Shannon Sagas and I'm principal of Henry County High School. It is my pleasure and honor to open today's program. On the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month of 1918, the fighting of World War I ended. 8 years after the end of the war, Armistice Day was created to honor the veterans of that war. Then in 1954, President Eisenhower signed a bill changing the name to Veterans Day. Veterans Day is a day that many veterans reflect on their own service and those they served with. This is a day to reflect on history and many events that have shaped our nation. But most importantly, Veterans Day is a day for citizens to show their appreciation for the men and women who sacrificed so much for our freedoms and opportunities that we enjoy each and every day. Taking today to recognize the heroes who have served our nation is a small gesture, but it means so much to so many. The debt to our veterans is one that can never truly be repaid. But an annual expression of gratitude and respect on this day is something that the cadets of the Henry County Junior ROTC will always strive to accomplish. Please enjoy the program that has been put together today for our veterans. May God bless each and every veteran, and thank you so much for your service.
Today, on the 11th day of the 11th month, we gather together to honor the spirit of our veterans and their accomplishments and sacrifices. Please join us in thanking all of our Henry County veterans.
Color guard, hut, edge, hut. Harry, colors. Freeze, Ed. Colors.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and home of the brave?
Order, colors. Order, colors.
The United States Army is the Land Warfare Service branch of the United States Armed Forces. It is the oldest and most senior branch of the U.S. military, with its roots in the Continental Army. It was formed in 1775 to fight the American Revolutionary War. As the largest military branch, the Army's mission is to fight and win our nation's wars by providing prompt and sustained land dominance across a full range of military operations in support of combatant commanders.
For it's high, high in the field artillery, count out the number.
The United States Navy is the Naval Warfare Service branch of the United States Armed Forces. It is the largest and most capable Navy in the world, and it is larger than the next 13 navies combined. The U.S. Navy traces its origins to the Continental Navy, which was established during the American Revolutionary War. It is a blue water Navy with the ability to project force onto all regions of the world, engage in forward deployments during peacetime, and rapidly respond to regional crises, making it a frequent actor in U.S. foreign and military policy.
The United States Marine Corps was established by an act of the Continental Congress in 1775, which authorized the raising of 2 battalions of Continental Marines as naval infantry. With the motto of Semper Fidelis, meaning always faithful, the primary mission of the Marines is to provide power projection from the sea using the mobility of the United States Navy to rapidly deliver combined task forces of infantry, artillery, armor, and air combat support. The Marines' ability to respond rapidly on short notice to expeditionary crisis gives it a strong military and humanitarian role in the implementation and execution of American foreign policy.
The United States Air Force is the Air and Space Warfare Service branch of the United States Armed Forces. Initially formed as part of the United States Army in 1907, the Air Force was established as a separate branch in 1947. Even as the youngest branch of the Armed Forces, it has become the largest and most technologically advanced Air Force in the world. The Air Force's core missions are air and space superiority, global integrated intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, rapid global mobility, global strike, and command and control.
The United States Coast Guard is the Coastal Defense, Search and Rescue, and maritime law enforcement branch of the United States Armed Forces. The Coast Guard is unique among the U.S. military branches for having a maritime law enforcement mission with jurisdiction in domestic and international waters, and a federal regulatory agency mission as part of its duties. It operates under the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and peacetime, and can be transferred to the U.S. Department of the Navy by the U.S. President at any time, or by the U.S. Congress during its times of war. As one of the country's 5 armed sources, the Coast Guard has been involved in every U.S. war since 1790.
The United States Space Force is the space service branch of the United States Armed Forces, the youngest of the 8 United States uniformed services and the world's first and currently only independent space force. The Space Force is the smallest United States Armed Service, consisting of 4,840 personnel and operating 77 spacecraft.
Dear veteran, thank you for doing your services and protecting us. But I'm really sorry for the lives that were lost. Their deaths and sacrifices will never be forgotten. They fought as hard as they can to keep us safe. The people will always be in your faith.
Dear veterans, thank you for your service. My name is Ethan Walker. I am a high school senior and an AFJROTC cadet. And I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for answering the call and serving our country. I will always remember your sacrifice and service. So thank you again. Sincerely, Cadet Walker.
We thank you for all your support. I say thank you to you. Thank you for taking care of our country, for protecting our country. Thank you.
On behalf of my family and myself, I would like to thank you for your service. I know you served to better our country, and you did. Know that because of what you did, now our country is free and safe, and they will be for generations to come, thanks to you. You helped make this country what it is today, and for that I'm thankful.
Dear veterans, I am grateful for your lives that you put on the line for our freedom and country. You have gave your family freedom and life to defend this country. That is the ultimate sacrifice.
Thank you for your service to our country. Thank you for all that you've done. Thanks to people like you, I am able to live in a free country. I appreciate you all and all you've done. May God bless you in the rest of your journey in this life. Thank you.
Dear veteran, thank you for your time spent helping this country to stay safe. With your time, dear veteran, thank you for your time spent helping this country to stay safe. With your time spent in the war, we could have never came to this day. If you did not give your life to help us, we would have no freedom. Thank you for your time spent helping us.
Hello, I just want to say thank you for your service and your part in keeping this country safe. Veterans, as a rule, do not get enough recognition for the great things they have done. And I don't understand why. Either way, I'm here to say that I do appreciate your service just as everyone should.
I would like to thank you because you've done so much for us than we could ever thank you for. Thank you for everything that you've done for us, and we appreciate you. Thank you for your service.
Dear veterans, my name is Bryce Gancha, and I've been given this great honor to read my letter to you today. First, from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and thank you for the sacrifices you've made to protect our country and our freedom. Without you, the world wouldn't be the same, and things would definitely be different. I know that thanking you will never be enough to give back for your sacrifices and what you've done for us, but this is also a reason that I've joined AFJROTC. I want to feel like I could give back as much as I can and prove that I'm willing to do that. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you, and what you did does not go unnoticed.
Dear veteran, my name is Damian Hortonbury, and I am a JROTC cadet at Henry County High School. I would like to thank you for your service. Thank you for risking your lives to fight for our country and our freedom. It is thanks to the people fighting that we live the lives that we do. Sincerely, Damian Hortonbury.
Thank you for your service. I'm a JROTC student, and I love being along with all the Army kids. And I love watching the videos of y'all fighting for us. I appreciate it. Thank you for your service. And I thank y'all as my family. And at the Henry County High School, we appreciate you for your help. Thank you.
Dear veteran, thank you for your service. My name is Emma Walker. I'm 14 and a JROTC cadet. Thanks to you, our country has many more freedoms and rights than many other countries. If you are ever feeling down, remember that you are the reason America is safe. Always remember that you have done so many selfless acts and participated in so many eye-opening experiences. Thank you for your bravery and kindness. Sincerely, Cadet E. Walker. P.S. Thank you again.
Dear veterans, I'm a JROTC cadet. I'm wishing you to have a great Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Sincerely, Carter Buckler.
Dear veterans, I would like to thank you for your service and thank you for fighting for our country. Sincerely, Sarah.
Dear veterans, thank you for fighting for us and putting your lives in risk. You're amazing, and thank you for staying strong, and we are grateful for what you've done.
Dear veterans, I want to thank you for your service. My name is Cadet Walker Holcomb, and I am in the Air Force Junior ROTC, and I want to tell you how much the service means to me. I had a grandpa in the service, and he lost his leg, and that means a lot that y'all sacrifice your lives for our lives. And I want to thank you for your service. I also might think about joining the Air Force. Sincerely, Cadet Walker Holcomb.
Dear veteran, my name is Abigail Evans. I am 14 in high school. I am a JROTC cadet. And I would like to say thank you for everything you have done for this country, and I would like to say thank you for your service and sacrifices.
Dear veterans, thank you for serving our country. Thank you for everything you have done. I'm very thankful for you to make sure our country is safe. Thank you for doing everything you have done helping us stay alive.
Dear veteran, I know quite a few veterans in my family and friends of my family. These people have had a great influence on my life, and I appreciate them as well as you. I would like to express my gratitude and say thank you. Thank you for the service you have provided for this country and for the security you have provided for the people living in this country. When I am older, I hope that I can help people just the way you have. You have set an example for me and other cadets. Sincerely, Grace Pearson.
Dear veteran, I would like to thank you for your service. My father served in the Army and my grandfather served in the Navy, and I was planning on serving in either the Air Force or the Army. Thank you for your service.
Dear veteran, thank you so much for your service. We can never repay you for the services that you have done for us. I look up to you for all that you have done. My grandparents served in the Army, so it's really cool to talk to other people who served. Our country is as great as it is because of you. I'm a freshman at Henry County High School and I'm 14. Thank you for everything you have done, and thank you for my freedom.
Being a veteran is very scary to think about. There are people who defend our country. I am Nevaeh, a student at Henry County High School, and I want to say thank you for your service, and thank you for being brave. Thank you for being our defense.
Go. Dear Honorable Veteran, hello. I'm a student from Henry County High School, and I just wanted to say on behalf of my peers, we are grateful for your sacrifices. Personally, I understand how important you are because my father was in the Navy and my grandfather fought in the Vietnam War. Thank you for your services, Callista Proctor.
Thank you so much for your service. Doing what you've done for this country is no easy thing to do, and I heavily respect you and all others who have served because of it. Thank you so much for making this country a safer place.
To help us remember our prisoners of war and missing in action, we reserve them an honorary table so their presence may be here with us today.
We also leave a chair vacant for those who came home, but sadly, still remain homeless even today.
The tablecloth is white to symbolize the purity of their actions and sacrifices. Remember.
The lone candle symbolizes the frailty of a prisoner, alone trying to stand up for their oppressors. Remember.
The yellow ribbon is tied to the flower vase to symbolize the thousands of ribbons worn to await their return. Remember.
The single rose reminds us of the loved ones and families of our comrades in arms, who kept the faith and who await their return. Remember.
A lemon is on a bread plate to remind us of their bitter fate if we do not bring them home. Remember.
One. There is also salt on the plate, symbolic of the family's tears as they wait and hope and remember. Remember. One.
The faded picture and the letter on the table are reminders that they are missed very much and have not been forgotten by their families. Remember. As we look upon this table, do not remember ghosts from the past. Remember our comrades. Remember those whom we depend upon in battle. They depend upon us to bring them home. Please also pause to remember those who paid the ultimate price in service to our country. They killed in action, whose place at the table will never be truly filled. Remember.
On behalf of Alpha Flight, we would like to thank you for your service. Flight, attention! Present arms. Order, arms, rest.
Thank you! On behalf of Charlie Flight, we would like to thank you for your service. Flight, attention! Present arms. Order, arms. Rest. Thank you!
On behalf of Delta Flight, we'd like to thank you for your service. Flight, attention! Present arms. Order, arms. Rest. Thank you!
On behalf of Echo Flight, we would like to thank you for your service. Flight, attention. Present arms. Order, arms. Rest. Thank you.
On Veterans Day, we honor all who answered to a service call. Soldiers young and soldiers old fought for freedom, brave and bold. Some have lived while others died, and all of them deserve our pride. We're proud of all the soldiers who kept thinking of red, white, and blue. They fought for us and our rights. They fought through many days and nights. And though we may not know each name, we thank all veterans just the same.
Post.
Henry County High School, we very much appreciate all the work that has gone into today's program. Students, I just want you to think about all those that have come before you, that have gone on to serve this great nation. I don't know about you, but I'm greatly touched by today's program, and I thank God that we live in a nation that is free. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and may God bless America.